Okay.
Okay, my friend. So the question I asked some of your colleagues is, Muslims claim that God created the universe from nothing. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, kun fayakun. Yeah, being it is.
I'm saying if I investigate that, that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
Let me explain why, or let me ask you a question to see if we agree. Before the creation of the universe, was God everywhere, infinitely, forever?
What do you mean everywhere infinitely?
So before the creation of the universe, was God everywhere that could have been?
Can you mind please, man? Because of people.
I don't understand your question. I believe before the universe was created, there was God.
Was there only God and nothing else?
Yes.
Good. So you say he created something from nothing.
Yeah.
Can God be part of nothing?
What do you mean? Can he be part of
So you said God created the universe from nothing.
Yeah.
Prior to that, you said there was only God and nothing else.
Yeah.
So presumably, God is not part of nothing, correct?
Yeah.
So if there's a part of nothingness which isn't God and he created the universe, that isn't coherent because then he's not all powerful.
Okay, are you an atheist?
Yes.
Okay, but as an atheist, you believe that nothing was the Big Bang, ain't it?
No, I don't. Why don't you ask me what I believe and I'll tell you?
Okay, most atheists I meet, they believe that nothing was the Big Bang.
Yes, no, that's
Are
not
you
correct.
atheist or agnostic?
No, I'm atheist.
Okay, you're saying there definitely wasn't no God.
No, I'm saying there's no good reason to believe and there's no evidence, and that's not the agnostic position. Let me help you.
No, you don't need to help because I know what agnostic is. Agnostic says someone who says they're not sure if there's a supreme being. You don't have to use the term God. Atheist says definitely no.
No, you're wrong.
No.
There's two versions of atheists. One says there's definitely no God. My position is there's no good reason, but I don't rule God out.
Okay, so you're agnostic.
No, I'm not.
So you're agnostic.
No.
Okay, so I want to ask you, since you don't believe in a God, I take it you believe in. Do you believe in right and wrong?
Yes, I do.
How does right and wrong exist?
We'll come back to that. I'm happy to talk to you. Let's finish the other question. Otherwise, we go all over the show.
I answered your question, though.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
So then you have to modify your position.
Sorry.
You have to modify your position.
I don't need to modify. I answered your question.
You said to me, God can't be part of nothing. And I said to you, in which case he's not all powerful.
That doesn't make sense.
It does. You said to me, God created the universe from nothing.
Yeah.
I said to you, nothing doesn't exist because God was everything.
Okay,
so there's no nothingness.
Okay, but just like you tried to use that against me, what caused the Big Bang?
What caused the Big Bang? We're unsure. The best explanation is the quantum vacuum.
Did something cause the quantum vacuum?
Yes.
What caused that?
That's infinite.
It's infinite.
Yes.
Okay, so you believe in infinite confident vacuum. I believe in infinite God.
Yes, there's a big difference, however.
So what's the problem?
There's a big difference.
You didn't think I was going to come up with that,
No,
did you?
I know that. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Checkmate.
You think so?
Yes.
No,
yes.
my friend.
The quantum
You've got
vacuum.
to think a little bit more about
the
it.
quantum vacuum existed forever, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, I call it God.
You can call it that.
So you're coming closer. He was atheist, and now he's becoming.
become Muslim.
Yeah. Slowly. I think he might take shahada. So you was atheist. Now you're saying okay. So the quantum vacuum is something.
Correct.
So you're not atheist.
Yes.
Ha!
That's right.
But he just said he was atheist.
I am. I'm an atheist.
You're confused.
Not
No,
at all.
atheists believe there was nothing before the Big Bang.
No, I didn't say that. If other atheists say
Okay.
that, that's fine. Ask me what I believe.
That means that the atheists are not clear on what an atheist is, because you said there's two definitions of atheists.
Correct.
So some atheists have got civil war. Some atheists believe that nothing caused the Big Bang, yes, and some believe something did. Okay, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, let's use that same logic. Some Muslims blow up people, some don't.
Yeah, but our book
But
tells
they all
us as
call
well.
themselves Muslims.
Yeah, but our book.
That's why I said ask me, because
Oh,
not
okay.
everybody's the
So
same
are you
atheist.
calling-
So we use
so
your
you-
logic, it doesn't
So
quite
you're
work.
calling some atheists fundamentalists.
Say again?
You're calling some atheists extremists.
I'm saying some atheists are termed as a strong atheist. They have the positive
Are you-
claim, there's absolutely no God.
So you're-
That's not me.
So you're weak atheist, yeah?
Correct.
You need some supplements, yeah?
Yeah, you can use that
Some
term.
steroids, yeah?
It's a label.
So you're weak atheist. Okay, so I want to ask you, as a Muslim, I define right and wrong by the Quran, yes?
Yes.
And the sayings of the Prophet Muhammad,
Yes.
yes? As Allah says in the
Yes.
Quran, wal as inna insana lafi khusr illa alladhina
So we're going to
amanu.
go on to the moral argument,
hold
are we
on,
now? I
hold
just want to make sure, because we were dealing with the cosmological.
Yeah.
You haven't really addressed
I
that
have.
issue. Now we're moving on
No,
to
I
the,
have addressed
the
it.
moral
I
argument.
addressed that I believe that Allah created. You tried to put me in a difficult situation by saying that.
I'm not trying to put you in a difficult situation. I'm
This
asking you a
this
question.
is my perception, yes? That you were trying to put me in a difficult position you came to the conclusion that quantum
Quantum vacuum.
Quantum vacuum is eternal and it created a universe, yes? Or the Big Bang. And I came to the conclusion that Allah is eternal and He created the Big Bang.
That's not the question I originally asked you. Do you
I
remember
know that's
what
not a question you asked me, but the point I'm trying to say to you, you're in the same boat as me.
No, I'm not.
Excuse me, what created the quantum vacuum?
That's eternal, so that was uncreated.
How did it begin with no beginning?
It was always there. Same as your God.
Okay, I call it Allah.
I know you do, but Allah's got different properties to the quantum vacuum.
I know, He's more powerful.
So you think. But that's not the question I asked you, my friend.
Yeah.
Muslims claim that God,
Yes.
Allah,
Yeah.
created the universe from nothing.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you that claim doesn't seem to make sense.
Okay, does the quantum vacuum... Excuse me, what created the quantum vacuum? Nothing, yes? Nothing, yes?
The quantum vacuum is eternal, so it
Yes,
doesn't
so nothing
require
created
creating.
it. So it was just there forever.
Yes,
You understand that?
same as your God.
It makes sense to you, yes? Same as my God. So what's the problem? There's no problem.
Do I need to ask the question again? You're not clear on the question I'm
I
asking.
answered your question. You don't like it. You don't like it, do you? You didn't think I had an answer. Look,
I'm not here to trap you, my friend.
I
I'm
know
not
you
here to trap
can't. You can't. I've been coming here for a long
Okay,
time.
so you're fantastic. Brilliant.
Okay.
Let me ask you again.
Yes.
People who know me here know I don't come here to try and prove what's right. I
Yeah.
want to find out what's true.
Yeah.
I asked you, Muslims believe
Yeah.
God created the universe from
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you that language
Yeah.
is not correct.
Okay, I'm asking you, what was created the quantum vacuum before the quantum vacuum existed?
I don't think we're not on the same
No,
wavelength.
I understand you.
No, you don't.
I understand your question. I understand your statement.
You answer my question with asking me a
No,
question.
you know what it is? I understand the statement you're making. I just don't agree with it. Now, what I'm trying to say to you, you have quantum vacuum, yes? I have Allah, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so my point to you now is my right and wrong comes from the Quran, yes?
Yes.
I'm trying to ask you a question. How do you define right and wrong?
Using the well-being of conscious creatures and the scientific knowledge of what is right and wrong.
Okay, I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
As a Muslim, we believe that homosexuality was wrong yesterday, we believe it's wrong today, and we believe it's wrong in the future. Because the creator of the universe says so, that's what we believe, yes?
Right.
I'm asking you a question. Homosexuality, is it right or wrong?
Say again?
Homosexuality, is it right or wrong?
It's right.
Why?
Because it doesn't contribute towards the detriment of human well-being.
And because they're two consenting adults, yes?
Correct.
And they're not harming anyone, yes?
Correct.
Do you see, this is what I'm trying to say. Allah says in the Quran, وَالْأَصْ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ. Verily by time, mankind is lost except those who believe. And it's talking about Islam. Now, this example that you gave, man has tried, yes, to leave God and the prophets, Jesus, Moses and Muhammad, and use their intellect. And they think with technology and intellect that they can get their way through life. But I will just show how this criteria, man-made criteria you have given, is going to fall apart and going to lead you down a road of misguidance. Okay, homosexuality is okay because they're two consenting adults and they're not harming anyone, yes?
Correct.
I want to ask you a question. If a mother and a daughter, yeah, and a father and a son reach the age of consent, yeah, is it immoral or is it wrong for them to have sexual relationships?
Do you mean incest?
Yeah.
Yes, that would be wrong biologically.
Why?
Because it creates biological problems when people have intercourse together.
You wasn't
within
listening to my
in a
question.
family.
You never listened to my question. If a mother and a daughter, yes, and a father and a son reach the age of consent, yes, and they have a relationship
With who?
each other.
Yes, that's
Yes?
incest. I've just said
Okay,
that.
why is it wrong?
Because it's a biological problem. We've proven that.
But wait a minute, they're two consenting adults.
Yes.
What's the
You're not-
biological problem?
The problem is it creates deformed babies. It creates problems when you have
He
incest.
didn't listen to me, did he? Can a mother and daughter, yes, have a baby?
No.
Okay, so since your number one argument, you said that homosexuality is okay because they're free to do what they want and they're two consenting adults, yes?
Correct.
A mother and daughter can't have babies, can they?
What's that got to do with consenting adults?
You said.
You're now adding an extra term, aren't
calm
you?
down, calm down.
I'm
Hold
calm.
on. You said that it's okay for homosexuals to have relationships because they're two consenting adults, yes?
Yes.
Okay, a mother and daughter, when they reach the age of consent, is it wrong for them to have sex?
No. But they don't have proper sex, do
Look,
they?
there you go. So it's okay for a mother to sleep with her daughter?
In the sense of moral, it's fine.
What?
But I'm saying to you, listen to me.
While us in the insana la ficus illa la vida hamlu. You know what? My time. Look. See?
Oh my God.
No, he wants to prove he's
No,
right.
no.
So he carries on
Hold on,
talking.
hold on.
That's the way he operates.
No, I let you
I
speak.
see how he operates.
Look, he's trying to make it
That's
look
fine,
like I'm some fanatic phoning me at the mouth Muslim that doesn't let him speak. I let him speak and he doesn't speak. Oh, brother. And look, so what I'm trying to say, see?
Going down as
This is why we need guidance, and this is why I suggest that you read the Quran and take it as a book of
I'm
guidance.
reading the Quran, brother. You don't know me.
I never
Why
said
don't
you
ask me?
wasn't, but I'm not telepathic, am I? So,
Standard response you give
no,
everybody.
but I'm not
I know.
telepathic. Excuse me, I'm not telepathic. I don't know if you're reading the Quran or
So
not.
the best thing to do is ask, am I reading
Excuse
the
me,
Quran?
are Muslims,
Then I say yes.
Excuse me, are the vast majority of non-Muslims, reading the Quran? No.
So do you want to generalize everybody? Should I generalize that
know
all
what?
Muslims are bombers? That's not a good idea. So your argument isn't good. What we
upset.
should do is say, what do you believe?
Okay.
Then I tell you, are you reading the Quran? Yes, I am.
He's upset.
That's a better way than assuming I don't read the Quran.
I apologize if I
That's
offended
fine.
you. Okay, you said that homosexuality is okay because they're two consenting adults,
Yes.
and they're not harming anyone.
Correct.
So I asked you, is incest between a mother and daughter, is a mother-daughter having a sexual relationship, is it right or wrong? And a father and a son. So basically, no, the problem was that it was wrong because they were having kids. Mother-daughter, you said biological.
I said there's a problem if they were to have children in some way.
Biological.
If they were to have it, there would be a biological problem.
Yeah,
Yes.
there would be a larger problem. But mothers and daughters don't have kids, do they?
Yes.
So now, is it right or wrong?
Is what's right or wrong?
A mother sleeping with her daughter, is it right or wrong?
Is it right or wrong?
Yeah. As a Muslim, I say it's
Then,
wrong.
no, then it's fine.
So
Because
is
they
it?
can't have sex. You've just
So I'm
admitted
asking
it.
your question. Is it okay for you to sleep with your father?
Is it okay to sleep with your father?
For you to sleep with your father?
No, because if you produce something, well, in that case, no. No, it's not. It's okay.
Subhanallah.
That's fine.
Wal us inna insana lafikus illa ladina amanu. See, very by time mankind are lost except those who believe. So there's nothing wrong with you sleeping with your father.
No.
And if you have a daughter and she reaches the age of consent, is there anything wrong with you sleeping with your daughter?
Me sleeping with my daughter.
Yes.
Now you've changed it.
Sorry,
what did you say
sorry.
before?
I apologize.
Ah,
I
yes.
apologize. If you
I
have
know,
a son,
I'm listening very
okay.
closely.
If you have a son, and that son reaches the age of consent, is there anything immoral about you sleeping with your son?
Is there anything immoral? Would I do it? No. Is it immoral? Would I prevent somebody else?
No. Is it wrong?
No.
It's okay. See, we don't want
You don't want to yourself.
No, brother. Wait. This is what I'm trying to say. You make me happy to be a Muslim. So what I'm trying to
Yes,
say, you see what
sure you do.
you see what atheism and democracy and liberalism does. What it does is when you become so open-minded, then you're rational. So look at man. This man's very intelligent. You can see his expensive camera. You can see his expensive equipment. He's a very intelligent guy. But the problem is with him, yes, he's followed man-made laws. So what happens is that man tries to follow his way through life with his intellect and technology. But as we can see now, I may be backwards. I must be maybe a backward primitive Muslim. But do you know what? I know a man sleeping with a man is wrong and a woman sleeping with a woman is wrong. And I know in the past Islam said that homosexuality is wrong. In the present day we say it's wrong, and in the future it's been wrong. And you know what? Hold on, please, brother. And do you know what? I know we knew 1400 years ago sleeping with your mother is wrong and sleeping with your father is wrong. And we know now sleeping with your mother and father is wrong. And we know in the future your mother's wrong. So I'm gonna ask you a question,
Another one.
Yeah.
So you lecture and then you ask another question.
No, because you shocked me. So what I'm trying to say to you is now, will you fight for the rights of gay people?
Yes.
Will you fight for the rights for mothers to sleep with their daughters?
Yes.
You're sick. You're sick. In 2016, you told
So
me.
have you got a coherent question you want to ask
Yeah,
me?
I have.
Or are you just going to give me your subjective
I
judgment?
will. So in 2016, you told me that there is nothing wrong and it's not immoral for you to sleep with your son.
Who, me?
Yes, anyone.
I wouldn't choose to. If somebody else wants to do it, they're entitled
But there's
to do
nothing
that.
wrong with a father
Correct.
sleeping with his son.
Correct.
And there's nothing wrong with a daughter sleeping with her mother.
Correct.
You're sick.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Thank you.